Welcome to House Envy, where beautiful living knows no bounds, especially when space is limited. Today, we're diving into the world of Nancy Meyers-inspired micro-apartments, a charming blend of cozy elegance and functional design. Whether you're downsizing or just adore timeless interiors, you're in for a real treat. In this video, we'll walk you through room-by-room transformations that channel that classic Meyers warmth. Think dreamy lighting, soft textures, and smart storage, all in under 500 square feet. It's proof that you don't need a sprawling home to enjoy luxurious comfort and cinematic charm. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing how you're bringing style home, no matter the size. Let's get inspired and transform small spaces into a cozy retreat worthy of the silver screen. Nancy Meyers' design style is instantly recognizable, warm, elegant, and full of lived-in charm. From her iconic films like Something's Gotta Give and The Holiday, her interiors evoke a sense of comfort and timelessness. The magic lies in the balance between traditional design and effortless sophistication that never feels fussy. To recreate this aesthetic in a micro-apartment, focus on the essentials, layered neutrals, cozy materials, and furniture that feels both substantial and inviting. Skip the trendy for the timeless, think slip-covered armchairs, vintage-inspired rugs, and creamy whites paired with natural woods. It's all about blending beauty with function. Every item in a Nancy Meyers-inspired space feels intentional, from the lighting to the hardware. It's not about perfection, it's about creating a setting that feels like home. Even in a studio apartment, you can channel that signature cozy elegance with a few thoughtful details and personal touches. One of the hallmarks of a Nancy Meyers interior is the use of a gentle, neutral color palette. Think creamy whites, warm beiges, soft grays, and touches of pale blue or sage green. These shades create a calming, welcoming atmosphere that feels serene, not sterile, even in a compact micro-apartment. Layering these hues throughout a small space helps it feel open and airy. Instead of relying on stark contrast, the Nancy Meyers approach leans into tonal harmony. Walls, upholstery, and decor all work in unison. It's this subtle cohesion that brings a touch of quiet luxury to even the tiniest rooms. If you're on a budget, don't worry, paint is your best friend. A fresh coat in a creamy ivory or soft dove gray can completely transform a space. Add affordable textiles like linen curtains or throw pillows in complementary tones to echo that cozy, film-worthy elegance. In Nancy Meyers films, every room feels like a warm hug, and that's thanks to thoughtful layering. Even the smallest spaces can radiate comfort by combining textures like cable knit throws, plush area rugs, linen slipcovers, and soft cotton pillows. Layering adds depth, character, and warmth without overwhelming the room. In a micro-apartment, these cozy touches serve double duty. They soften the acoustics and help visually divide spaces. A sheepskin rug by the bed, a basket of throw blankets by the sofa, and layered drapery on windows all elevate the comfort factor while reinforcing that classic Meyers charm. Budget-conscious decorators can easily embrace this look with secondhand finds, thrifted textiles, or DIY pillow covers. Focus on touchable materials, cotton, wool, linen, and stick with that soft neutral palette. With the right textures layered thoughtfully, even a small studio can feel like a designer retreat. Nancy Meyers interiors never feel cramped, even when the space is limited. The secret? Furniture that's scaled to fit the room but still feels generous and comfortable. In a micro-apartment, it's all about striking that balance, opting for pieces that are sleek but still offer the plushness and warmth of traditional design. Think of a petite love seat instead of a bulky sofa, or an upholstered bench that doubles as seating and storage. A drop-leaf dining table can save space but expand when needed. By choosing multifunctional pieces with graceful lines, you create a room that feels curated rather than crowded. Skip flat-pack minimalism and go for timeless silhouettes. Rounded arms, wooden legs, and neutral upholstery are your best friends. Even in a tiny apartment, furniture should invite you in, not push you out. It's this idea of livable luxury that defines the Nancy Meyers look, even in a smaller footprint. Lighting plays a powerful role in Nancy Meyers-inspired interiors. Instead of relying on harsh overhead lights, her spaces glow with layers of soft illumination. In a micro-apartment, this is especially important. Warm table lamps, sconces, and twinkle lights can add instant coziness, turning even the smallest room into a charming escape. Start with natural light. Keep window treatments light and airy to let daylight flood in, making your space feel larger and more uplifting. Then, in the evenings, switch to warm-toned bulbs in various fixtures placed around the room. Avoid cool white lighting, it disrupts the softness that's so central to this style. On a budget? No problem. Thrifted lamps, battery-powered sconces, and clip-on lights can help create layers without rewiring. The goal is to have light coming from multiple sources at different heights, wrapping the room in warmth. It's a simple upgrade with a dramatic impact, perfect for small space living. Even in Nancy Meyers' most charming kitchens, form never sacrifices function. In a micro-apartment, every inch of your kitchen counts. Look for elegant ways to store your essentials, think open shelving with neatly arranged dishes, pretty canisters for dry goods, and hanging hooks for utensils. It's all about stylish utility. Soft, neutral tones make small kitchens feel light and open. Add classic details like vintage hardware, patterned tea towels, or a butcher block cutting board. These little touches echo the Nancy Meyers aesthetic without crowding the space. It's a clever way to layer in personality while keeping the kitchen user-friendly. One of the easiest upgrades. Swap out old cabinet knobs for timeless brass or ceramic pulls. Use trays to corral items on your counter, or lean framed art against the backsplash. These charming touches don't require a renovation budget, just creativity and a love for classic, cozy kitchen style. One of Nancy Meyers' signature touches is her use of layered, inviting textures. In a small space, fabrics do more than just soften the look, they create a sensory experience that transforms a tiny apartment into a retreat. Think cozy throws, linen curtains, and plush pillows, all working together to invite comfort. Mixing materials like cotton, velvet, wool, and linen brings dimension without adding clutter. Use a chunky knit throw over a neutral sofa, or drape a vintage quilt at the end of your bed. Even in a space under 500 square feet, these tactile details can give your home the warmth of a movie set. If you're decorating on a budget, fabric is your secret weapon. Thrifted curtains, repurposed blankets, or even a no-sew slipcover can redefine a room. Stick to neutral tones with subtle patterns, stripes, florals, or checks, to get that timeless Nancy Meyers look without overwhelming your micro-apartment. Vintage-inspired decor is a hallmark of Nancy Meyers' style, and it works wonders in a micro-apartment. You don't need an antique shop budget to incorporate nostalgic pieces. Look for vintage-inspired mirrors, ceramic vases, or antique-looking frames. These items add history and character, making your space feel more lived in and personal. One of the best ways to add vintage flair is through lighting. Think of soft brass or gold sconces, or a charming pendant light. These details can be found at flea markets or online resale shops, often for a fraction of the price of new designer pieces. Vintage accents help create an inviting atmosphere without overwhelming the space. For a modern spin on vintage, mix in bold textures and patterns. A vintage rug layered over contemporary flooring, or a retro-style chair in a corner, adds visual interest without crowding the room. These timeless touches serve as conversation starters and anchor the space, providing balance and personality in your small apartment. Storage solutions in a micro-apartment can feel like a puzzle, but with the right strategies, you can maximize every inch without sacrificing style. Nancy Meyers interiors often feature clever built-ins. Think open shelving that doubles as display space for books, plants, or treasured keepsakes. When combined with closed storage like sleek cabinets, it creates a balanced, practical, and beautiful space. Vertical storage is a game-changer in small spaces. Use wall-mounted shelves or hanging baskets to free up precious floor space. Floating desks and fold-out tables are perfect for creating workspaces that disappear when not in use. These storage hacks keep the room feeling open while giving you the flexibility to add functionality when needed. Don't forget about furniture with hidden storage, such as an ottoman that doubles as a coffee table or a bed with drawers underneath. By choosing multifunctional pieces, you not only save space but also add stylish layers to your design. A well-placed storage piece in the right spot can transform a cluttered room into a serene retreat. Adding personal touches is one of the easiest ways to make a micro-apartment feel like home. Nancy Meyers' designs often reflect the personalities of the people who live in them, with carefully curated items that tell a story. Whether it's a collection of vintage books, personal artwork, or family heirlooms, incorporating meaningful objects gives your space a sense of warmth and individuality. Personal touches don't need to be big or expensive. A framed family photo, a favorite decorative bowl, or a piece of unique art can make all the difference. By selecting items that resonate with you, you create a space that feels not only beautiful but authentically yours. This approach also prevents the apartment from feeling like a showroom, adding a sense of comfort and livability. Another way to personalize your space is through scent. A signature candle, fresh flowers, or a small diffuser can enhance the ambience and evoke a feeling of comfort. Scent is an often overlooked detail that can make your apartment feel more welcoming and memorable. As we've explored throughout this video, transforming a micro-apartment into a chic and cozy space doesn't require a hefty budget or a ton of square footage. By using clever design ideas and focusing on personal style, you can create a beautiful home that reflects your personality. Remember, it's the thoughtful touches, vintage accents, multifunctional furniture, and simple storage solutions that truly make a small space shine. With Nancy Meyers' timeless approach as inspiration, your tiny apartment can feel expansive and full of charm. Don't be afraid to mix old and new, and always keep comfort at the forefront of your design. The key to a successful micro-apartment makeover is finding harmony between functionality and aesthetics, making sure every inch counts. Thank you for joining me today. I hope these design ideas inspire you to tackle your own micro-apartment makeover with confidence. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with your favorite design tip or if you have any questions. I'd love to hear about your own home transformations.